What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Poke Office. My name is Colin. Today's video is just a little chat and discussion about the best Pokemon sealed products. So we're going to talk about some of my favorite sealed products. Going to talk about some of the sealed products that I try and personally avoid, and just have a discussion about like what is best for buying Pokemon sealed products. Before we do that, I got a giveaway going on right now as I'm nearing 9,000 subscribers. Once I hit that mark, I'm going to give away this Charizard EX from Japanese 151. It's a Gem Mint 10 copy of the super rare Charizard EX. Did you know it was called super rare? Everyone always says secret rare, but apparently PSA labels it as super rare. It's a really cool card. Let's just get into it though. So I'm going to break it down here. So the first thing we're going to talk about is Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Boxes. Then we're going to talk, so some of these are like my favorite sealed products is basically what we're talking about. The title of the video is Best Sealed Products. We're going to talk about that first. Later on, we're going to talk about some of the things that I try and avoid. So first one is Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Boxes. So here's this regular Paradox Rift Iron Valiant Elite Trainer Box. Looks okay, whatever. I try and avoid those personally. This is what I replace them with. The Pokemon Center version, the exclusive. So it's a little bit more expensive, but on the back, you get 11 packs instead of 9. Plus, you get the all-exclusive Pokemon Center stamped promo card, which typically, especially in Scarlet and Violet, they have been holding value like quite well. The ones from Paradox Rift are not crazy good, but the Snorlax from 151 holding a lot of value. You got the Charmander from Obsidian Flames doing okay. I mean, there's some really cool cards. You got the Pikachu from Paldea Evolved. You got the Mimikyu from Paldean Fates. There's some cool cards here, and I think that adding that extra bonus, like Pokemon Center did a really cool thing in giving us that stamped promo card. I just think that it adds that level of collectability, because in Sword and Shield Pokemon Center exclusive boxes, yeah, the box looked a little different. You got a couple extra packs in there, but there wasn't anything like stand out other than the fact that it says Pokemon Center exclusive Elite Trainer Box. These actually have a collectible inside of the collectible. A collectible inside of the collectible. What a world. That adds actual value along with getting 2 extra packs. So I think those are really cool. Typically, from what I've been seeing, especially in Scarlet and Violet era, like they don't sell out right away unless you're talking about Scarlet and Violet 151, which sold out so ridiculously fast. But the rest of them kind of are on there for a little bit. Like they get released and then, I mean, you have a little bit of time, but once they sell out, we've seen the prices of those shoot up by like $20 to $30 in the market, and then they kind of stay there a little bit. So I think it'll be really interesting to see what happens a few years down the road with these Pokemon Center exclusive Elite Trainer boxes. My personal thing is that I buy 4 of them every set. So on the sets like Paldea Evolved and Obsidian Flames, where you only have one variant of the Elite Trainer box, I buy a sealed case of 4 of the Pokemon Center exclusive ones. On sets where there is 2 variants, like Paradox Rift, you have the Iron Valiant and the Roaring Moon variant of the Elite Trainer box, I buy 2 of each. So those aren't sealed boxes of them, but I don't want to spend too much money personally sinking money into those Elite Trainer boxes. Because at the end of the day, I personally don't love the collection of Elite Trainer boxes. I still think they're really cool, don't get me wrong. They're just not my favorite thing in the world. I think they're my secondary collection piece or my investing piece. Whereas next on my list is booster boxes. And I don't have one in front of me to hold up, but they're actually like right behind me. All of my collection booster boxes. I have one of every Sword and Shield one of every Scarlet and Violet one so far. I also have a Unified Minds one back there, and working at slowly building up enough money to build up into Sun and Moon booster boxes as well, and hopefully continue going farther back, but it just gets completely ridiculously expensive the further back you go. The thing I love about booster boxes is that it's just packs. That's it. Cardboard and packs. I think, and here is a little side rant for you. Buying sealed Pokemon products, we were talking about it in Discord not too long ago. Join the Discord if you haven't yet. The link is down below in the description. But what are you, as a consumer, going to want to buy 5 to 10 years from now? What do you think is going to be cool? I mean, I think Sword and Shield is going to be really cool. I think Scarlet and Violet with all these illustration rares are going to be really cool. End of the era of yellow border cards in Sword and Shield, start of an era with silver border cards in Scarlet and Violet. I think this moment that we're living in right now is really big for Pokemon. Pokemon, the show, is changing protagonists. Ash is done, and now we have a new protagonist. I don't remember the name of it. But like the end of a 25-year journey for Ash Ketchum is over. Like this, we're in a big moment for Pokemon actually right now. And as I'm recording this, I just got my hands on the Time magazine with like the 4 different covers, and I've been reading through it slowly. I'm not done yet, and they're really cool. Like the story of how Pokemon came to be and like what they did to promote it in America. It's really, really cool. So I just think Pokemon in general is in an interesting place right now. Scarlet and Violet is in, like, we're in the middle section with Temporal Forces coming out next month. So booster boxes, back to the original discussion. What are people going to want to buy 5 to 10 years from now? I think they're going to want to buy booster boxes. It's like legitimately the best way to just get a bunch of packs. So I'm just personally huge on booster boxes. I love the way they look. Like, I like my little display back there, if you can see it a little bit, even though through the mess and the Gengar and different stuff back there. But I love booster boxes. I think that they're the best. And what do people want out of a Pokemon set? They want packs to rip into or to open. That's my personal take on it. So we're going to flip the script a little bit. What do I not like? Well, here's one of the things that I don't love. It's like a collection box like this. And don't get me wrong, Iron Valiant is an amazing Pokemon, especially the special illustration rare from Paradox Rift. Like, I think that is one of the most gorgeous cards Pokemon has come out with this year or last year. I think it's really, really good. But I just don't feel the need to hang on to these. Now, don't get me wrong. I know I'm a hypocrite because I'm holding one right now, because when collections come available for me to buy for cheap and make some profit, I buy these things. Like, it's not like I'm totally closed off to the idea, but when I'm looking for the best sealed products, these don't do it for me. Like, this comes with 4 Pokemon TCG booster packs, couple promo cards, and the jumbo promo card. Now, for kids, this is awesome. You get a jumbo promo card, you get guaranteed little shiny cards right here, and a cool box to wrap up for like a birthday or Christmas. However, as a collector myself, I just personally don't think that this Holo Iron Moth card or the double rare Iron Valiant EX or just a Holo Future Booster Energy Capsule is going to be worth anything. I also don't particularly care about the jumbo cards. Like, that's just my take. If you do like them, props to you. Go nuts on these things. Like, I'm not saying this is bad, just not my preference for sure. And 4 packs, like, I don't need these collection boxes. So I'm kind of rambling now, but the collection boxes that I do think are really cool are the ones that are like kind of set specific. So here's one that I just picked up the other day. It's the Sprigatito or Meowscarada Premium Collection from Paldean Fates. And this thing is like heavy. It's got some weight to it. Now, I know what I just said. I don't care about the jumbo card, which I still don't, but this one's a little cooler because it's shiny. But you got these baby shiny Sprigatito, Florigato, Meowscarada, the full art one. Now, at least those are kind of worth something as you're completing the set of Paldean Fates. But the thing that I really actually like about this collection box is it's 8 TCG Scarlet and Violet Paldean Fates booster packs. It's not an assortment. If you want to buy some Paldean Fates, this is actually not a bad option because it comes with 8 packs of Paldean Fates plus a couple promo cards. Promo cards don't care about. The packs is what I care about moving forward into the future. So I think stuff like this, especially out of the specialty sets, are actually something like worth watching. Another example here, as I'm making a total mess on my desk to the side, is this Crown Zenith Shiny Zamazenta. It's all about the shinies, baby. But this one comes with a card, whatever. Comes with a pin. I personally don't care about that. Comes with a little acrylic, I don't even know what that's called, sculpted figure featuring Shiny Zamazenta. I don't particularly care about that. That's all extra stuff. The sleeves, I use penny sleeves anyways. But this thing comes with 11 Crown Zenith booster packs. Like, this is a good option if you're looking to rip into some Crown Zenith. That's the thing I like about it. Now, One other side note about collection boxes that I don't particularly like is they're hard to ship. Like, they're big, they're bulky, they waste a lot of space, they waste a lot of plastic, they waste a lot of cardboard. Whereas you go back to the booster box, it's literally just as little cardboard as possible, holding all the packs into place. I love booster boxes, but booster boxes are expensive. So here's another option, and I don't have one to show you, but you all know what they look like. I think sleeved booster packs are a really good option as well. And here's why. First, they're still a sealed product. Like, they're kind of hard to tamper with. I haven't seen good tampered sealed booster packs because there's like the cardboard that you can rip open, plus then you have the pack inside. I don't think, to my knowledge, that you can weigh sleeved booster packs because it's a bunch of cardboard. Like, you're not actually weighing the cards. You're more like weighing the product. So that's another cool thing. And it's an option. You can buy the full art set. It's almost like buying a booster box, but you're only buying 4 packs rather than 36. Like, you're getting it in a little cheaper if you don't have as much money to spend on like a full booster box. Though you're still securing your investment by, hey, I didn't tamper with this. You know for a fact I didn't weigh this. You know for a fact I didn't do anything to this. This is just like as it came in the box or off the shelf, this sleeved booster pack, which I think sellability down the road is what we really need to think about. I don't know if I've made that clear enough this video yet, but I'm always thinking when I'm doing something for investment, how am I going to offload this to sell it and for a profit in the future? Whether it's 2 months from now, whether it's tomorrow, whether it's 5 years from now, how am I going to sell this? It's a really, really important question to ask yourself. And that's why I really like booster boxes. I really like sleeved booster packs. I kind of like the set-specific collection boxes. I don't love just the regular collection boxes with an assortment of packs because they're just not my thing. They're hard to ship. Yeah, that's kind of it. So, couple more things to talk about. Number 3, I guess we're on, or 4. I like the tins. Like, Paldean Fates has these tins. I think they come with 5 booster packs. They're all Paldean Fates. And again, this is set-specific stuff. So, I really like specialty sets. I think back all the way to Hidden Fates, and Hidden Fates is just doing really good. You also have Dragon Majesty and Shining Legends out of Sun and Moon era, also doing really good. And anything with those packs in it does quite well. Then in Sword and Shield, you have Champion's Path. The Elite Trainer box does really good, even though it's not an exclusive one, just the Elite Trainer box, really good. Shining Fates was printed to the ground, so that one's maybe a little bit of a bust. Celebrations, really good. It was exciting. You got the Pokemon Center exclusive Elite Trainer box. You got the regular Elite Trainer box. You got the collection boxes specific to Celebrations. And then you have Crown Zenith, which I think is like the bomb.com. Super fun. End of an era. End of yellow border cards. So specialty sets and tins in particular. I'm thinking of Hidden Fates tins. Like, I paid a lot of money for Hidden Fates tins that only come with 4 packs. Now we have these Paldean Fates tins with 5 packs, and I could see them doing well. Like, Paldean Fates, maybe not at the Hidden Fates level, but definitely a big step up from Shining Fates, in my opinion. I think Paldean Fates we could see take a run at being a really good set in a couple of years from now. So that's another option, which leads me, I've already kind of talked about it, but picking your sets for sealed product is kind of important. Personally, I really, really like the specialty sets like I was talking about because they have that little bit of extra oomph behind them. Like, I'm thinking Paldean Fates, it's already more expensive as an MSRP. So if you can get things for a decent price, I mean, it has already a higher benchmark to hit than your regular sets. Sets like 151, it always seems like the specialty sets bring a little bit more nostalgia or a little bit more of something special to the plate. And it's like, ooh, I need this. Like, SV151 is absolutely going insane, it seems like. I don't know if they're going to reprint a crap ton of it or not, but man, it's already like kind of expensive. The singles in it are holding up really well. it just has so much going for it. I think that's going to be the set of a lifetime moving forward, because it's still all of us, like when we were pre-teens and teens when Pokemon first came out in the late 1990s and early 2000s, that set is just speaking to us left, right, and center. I know some of you think I'm a schmuck for even thinking that, but I just, that's just me. I love Scarlet and Violet 151. Speaking of Scarlet and Violet 151, there's some cool products like the Ultra Premium Collection. So this is another one I think could be a really cool sealed product investment. Now, this one specific to 151, it comes with 16 packs plus some promo cards specific there. The Ultra Premium Collections that came before this, the Charizard one and the Arceus one, they had like a variety of Sword and Shield era booster packs. So those ones are a little bit more on the fence for me, to be honest with you. Part of me loves the Charizard Ultra Premium Collection because you do have that assortment. You got a couple Evolving Skies packs. You got some Chilling Reign, some Fusion Strike, some Lost Origin, some Brilliant Stars, Astral Radiance. I think there's a Darkness Ablaze and a Vivid Voltage in there, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I've opened one. But, I mean, you're really kind of like, at that level, you're rolling the dice. Out of this one, just 16 straight packs of 151. Now, I know some of you are going to think this is a hot take, but statistically, out of 16 packs, you should get some hits out of 151. I know there's probably Ultra Premium Collections that have 0 hits. There's probably some that have really good hits. But statistically speaking, out of 16 packs, you should get something decent. So I really like these. Now, if you go back a little further, where it was underprinted quite a bit, the Celebrations Ultra Premium Collection, and it seemed like, from my perspective, it was before I got back into Pokemon, but those were like pre-ordering at such a high price point that now they had nowhere to go because people bought them up. But now it's like, these are already $400. It doesn't need to go up anymore. Like, almost there's no more buyers left at that price currently. Though I do think that is still a really, really cool options. So now, switching gears, we're going to talk a few things what I try to avoid. I already talked about one of them, those like just kind of generic collection boxes. They're just not my favorite thing in the world. And don't get me wrong, they're still good. They're still awesome for gifts and for grabbing a couple packs, but selling them down the road later on is just not a thing. The next thing, and probably the most important thing, is single just regular loose booster packs. The problem being, and I'm a hypocrite for saying this as well because I have lots of loose packs, but I also have this YouTube channel that I need to be stocked for, and I've already kind of developed a trustworthiness that people buy from me and I pull good stuff out of my packs. It's not like I'm like scamming in the system. However, some people, if you're just like a regular consumer, seller, buyer, if you're just trying to load off loose booster packs, how do people trust you? Like, you have to work and work and work to build that trust up. I'm doing that in Facebook groups right now where I'm making lots of single sales and lots of product sales, trying to get people to give me good feedback so that people trust me more and more and more. And the thing is, all it takes is one little blip or one little error and people's trust is broken. It's way easier to break trust than it is to earn trust. So you have to remember that as you sell. Understanding what people are going to want to buy and how they're going to want to buy it is really important in this Pokemon sealed product investing talk. So that's kind of what I have for you today. Of course, we got to open up some packs on the Poke Office because that's just how we do it. It's not all about investing. It's about collecting and having some fun with it as well. That's my take on it. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. I hope this conversation was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on the flip side. All right, so I'm still trying to pull this Paradox Rift Roaring Moon Special Illustration Rare. I'm pretty sure, I've said it before, but I'm pretty sure it is the only Special Illustration Rare I haven't pulled out of Paradox Rift, which is kind of frustrating, the fact that I haven't pulled the top card of the set. But when I do it finally, it's going to be that extra special. And the other thing is that, my goodness, have cards come way down in Paradox Rift. Like, it wasn't that long ago that the Roaring Moon was still a $100 card. The Iron Valiant was a $70 card, and now it's like the Iron Valiant is like in the 30s or something like that. And I think the Roaring Moon is under 70 now. Like it has dropped significantly. So I don't know. It's just another good reminder that FOMOing out on singles is a little bit of a bad idea. Seems like there's definitely room to be patient in the Pokemon game as more and more people open up packs, as more people, as new sets come out is what I'm trying to say, and like people almost get done with it, or I don't know what the right way of saying it is. Like as Paldean Fates came out, well, Paradox Rift started heading down because people are onto the new set. Like it's almost like people are bored of Paradox Rift now, even though I don't think that's actually true, because it's still a really good set. But it's just the fact that there's new stuff. Like Pokemon moves so ridiculously quick. I mean, Paldean Fates has literally not quite been out a month, and we're already like inching pretty close to Temporal Forces coming out. Like it's actually insane how fast Pokemon moves. 5, sometimes 6 sets per year is outrageous almost, but it's really fun at the same time. So who am I to judge? I absolutely love it. I'm easily excited. I think Pokemon is just completely crushing the game right now. There's some new leaks out, and I won't spoil it, but new leaks for the newest set after Temporal Forces, and I don't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but it has a pretty cool name to it. And Toadscruel, well, I have pulled this card probably more than any other card. Definitely this is my most pulled illustration rare. I think I've pulled it like 5 or 6 times. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I just think Pokemon is doing an amazing job. Really excited about Temporal Forces. Really excited about Paldean Fates still. I've already pulled the Charizard like more times than I should have, honestly. I think I've pulled it 3 times, once for myself, and someone else who bought packs from me, like who lives nearby, also pulled it out of a pack I sold him. So 4 Zards out of the packs that I've had in stock is absolutely crazy, and yet haven't pulled the Gardevoir yet. So dang skis. I also need a copy of that Mew because it's absolutely beautiful. All right, this has not been a great opening so far. I mean, I feel like I had hot hands for a couple videos in a row, and then the last video, Paldea Evolved, was miserable, and this one is not going great either. But as you know, it can all change in one pack, and it needs to be the last pack. Come on, baby. Let me know what you think about the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Sometimes these videos, I feel like it's almost just me getting it off my chest. Like I just like talking about it. So hopefully you enjoy that type of content. It's more of like just me thinking about it all day long, and then, well, this is something. Me thinking about it all day long and then just spewing it out once I get home from work. So hopefully you enjoyed it. We got a hit on the last pack. 3, 2, 1. Larry, the cranky old bugger. He just looks absolutely miserable. But still not a bad hit to finish it off. 3 hits in total. Actually not all that bad, to be honest with you. We got Toadscruel, Larry, and Hoopa. That's going to do it for me at the Poke Office. Hope you enjoyed the video yet again. And make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment, and you could be entered to win that Charizard Super Rare from Japanese 151. Till my next video, peace!